I would just say to you that remember that if you have a vision for something, the path is not going to always be a straight path, right? You got to go with the flow, and if the road is windy, go with that windy road and hang on, because you're going to get to where you want to go. And if you find yourself facing or dealing with a challenge and you hear those negative thoughts coming to your head, sometimes the only thing that I can do is just to say stop or Lord help, right? You have to address, when I talk about open communication, that means being open with God. You got to address the negativity that might pop up in your mind, because we're human. You got to address that head on. So if the only thing you can do is say stop, you got to speak it, right? Address it immediately and move on. And the last thing I'm going to say to you is don't move in emotion, right? Don't move in emotion. Don't let somebody get you emotionally hyped up where you're not moving within rationality. And I'm not talking about not living in hope, but I'm saying don't get yourself hyped up where you're not moving with rationale. Always be strategic, never overly emotional. And when you reach or experience a challenge, navigate that process, with a sense of endurance and understanding, because that's what's going to help you to get to where you want to go.
And I do have one last question.
Mhm.
How important is recognizing milestones and celebrating those milestones during this process? Because
Hey,
it's a
and you
process, right?
That's exactly why
Okay.
I say, the rationale. And I should have mentioned that, but yeah, celebrating milestones. Angela, it's something I believe is called the power of yet, right? And this is where you celebrate the milestone. So when you become overwhelmed, one of the things I teach my clients is when you become overwhelmed and it just seems like I'm not going to get to where you want to go, focus on the power of yet. And that's exactly what that is, which is celebrating the milestones. I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm not a multimillionaire yet, but I'm on the hour of power with Angela, right? Meaning that a year ago, I was on no podcast. I was not doing anything. So celebrate the progress, celebrate your wins, because recognize that it took something for you to get to even where you want to go. I mean, a year ago, if somebody would read my bio, I wouldn't even think that that's me, and be proud of what you have accomplished. So yes, recognize the power again. If you can't tell yourself nothing, if you have those days you can't tell yourself nothing, just say, recognize, like, I'm not where I want to be yet, but here's all that I've done. I got up this morning, I did a podcast. I'm meeting with my team later today. I'm working on a book and a song. Recognize the power of yet and celebrate them small wins. Every small thing. I got a friend every day where she posts something positive about here's what I'm doing today. And if that's what she needs to do so that she can get this business off the ground, I get it. I get it, because sometimes it's hard to stay focused. But yes, I 100% agree. Recognize the power, yes, celebrating with small wins.
Wow. Well, I truly, truly thank you for stopping by and sharing with us on today. It truly has, I have truly been blessed, and I hope those that have tuned in have been blessed. Those that will hear this replay will be blessed. What you got coming up? You mentioned a couple of things, but I know you got to have something coming up that we can support.
Oh yeah, you know what? I have a workshop through Safe that I really think is a trial by fire. It's going to be presented by Coach Angela J. It is a trial by fire workshop that we are hosting, I believe, on Wednesday, and then on Thursday I have my own workshop, which is the Laying Your Dream Job in 2025. And now that Trial by Fire workshop, I have never had so many folks signed up for a safe workshop. It's about 60 people signed up. So maybe about half or more will show. I'm hoping all of them show. But in there, we're really going to be talking about kicking off this new year and being resilient. Well, I'm not leading that particular workshop, but it's being hosted through my organization. Again, because I try to bring on other women who are going to champion us, right, as a community. And so we have that. I literally have something going on every night this week. Again, I have that workshop. And they can just go on WORxSolutions.com to learn more, or just ping me and I'll give you the Eventbrite link for those
Wow.
two workshops. So I got two workshops just this week. One I'm hosting for my organization, and one I'm actually presenting. you know.
Well, you definitely got your hands in a lot, and that's what I like to see. I love to see my women, my brown women, supporting each other. So definitely, I thank you for that and what you're doing. Definitely want to connect with you on that. I love to collaborate. I love to network. I love to partner. And however we can connect, definitely want to get you back on. Sometime throughout this year to come back and just reflect and share some more with individuals, because we know as the year go on, we either progress or we stay stagnated, and we may need a refresher.